From redwoods to the ocean, from creeks and campfires to marshmallows and cleanups and swimsuits to sweatshirt weather, this spontaneous road trip reminded me why nature is my best medicine. Welcome to another wild camping adventure to reset my groove from ow to wow. Welcome to my channel, This Way to Bliss, where I hike, camp, and heal through nature one step at a time.
Hi, it's me,
Candice J. Frazier, and this is my story of growing through grief, resetting my nervous system, and breaking my addiction to the cycle of chaos and confusion. Out here in nature, I found the strength to keep going and the first sparks of balance and bliss and having fun again. Hello, fellow transcenders. In my last episode, I packed up my car and went on my first solo camping and faced that fear of being alone for the first time at age 49. That spontaneous trip to the middle of nowhere sparked something even greater. I packed up the car again and head out on my next adventure. This time, it's another girls' trip to the Pacific Northwest, where we decided to go camping and said, fuck it. We hit the road, headed north. First stop, Mount Shasta. With this spontaneous road trip well underway, Mount Shasta in my rearview mirror, and the Pacific Northwest in front of me, we were excited to get started. Dinosaur! Now, while we had an idea of the general direction we were going, we didn't have any campsites reserved, so we were just kind of winging it by the seat of our pants. But it was going to be well worth it, you'll see.
I am with Candice actually going up to Crescent City right now. Yeah, we're just about to, for the weekend, we're just like, fuck it.
Hearing my friends say out loud, yeah, we're going camping, made it feel real. And in a way, it was about more than the destination. It was about finding sweetness in the journey and learning to trust that everything always works out for the best. My friend's a pro at the Ashland, Oregon scene, so she took me to this place called Pangea, and wow, I can't wait to go back. Now we're making our way into California from Grants Pass.
Welcome to California.
We ended up in Six Rivers National Forest. The campground was full, so we found our own wild spot. Private, peaceful, no road noise, exactly what my nervous system needed. Sweet, sweet, sweet spot. All shaded. Rock stone for fire. You can hear the creek. She's over here. We're going to check that out. Zizi's already pooping. Another thing. Went down a dirt road, so we are off the beaten path. You cannot hear any cars down here. It's fucking awesome. Thanks to the Ranger Service for the map of how to get here. Seclusion. Let's go walk down and explore the creek and let the forest hold us. Come on, hua hua. She does pretty good off-roading for a 12-year-old Chihuahua. Perfection. I think this photo says it all. Later that night, around the fire, we roasted marshmallows, enjoying the sounds and smells and sights of nature, feeling blissful and balanced. Camping is my happy place. Ironically, for it being so wild, it ineffably brings me back to being grounded in each moment. Happy, at peace, and content in that moment. However, the next morning would bring a different story. And I just wanted to show you guys what it means by leave no trace. Let's see if I can flip the camera. And no, it's not going to do it. So, garbage, toilet paper, everything just not okay. And this is all around this campground, this beautiful area in the middle of a national recreation area, which means, yeah, we have the ability to use it, but leave no trace means pack out what you pack in, which means leave nothing, not even your poop. It needs to all go. Although I think leave no trace, you can bury your poop though, but it has to be, what, 3 feet down? So you got to dig a hole 3 feet down or pack that shit out. No pun, yes, intended. So enjoy nature, but also be responsible and respectful, because would you want someone coming in your house and just leaving everything that they used while they were there? It's hella disrespectful. And that's a quick way for us to lose the privilege. So just my little PSA, keep it clean, keep it real, and still have fun. And be love and happy. Okay, so as I mentioned in the earlier video, we were cleaning up garbage, and we turned over the box that was full of a bunch of garbage, like cereal boxes, empty dog food cans, just garbage, like garbage, 2 bags full. And look what we find. Now, I don't know, maybe this box was stolen from this person's house and these people were bad people doing this. I would like to think that maybe that's the nature of what happened here, but that's even bad too. Either way, really bad. Bad. I'm leaving your footprint. But yeah, we cleaned it up for you, but not okay. And this is an example of what not to do to nature. Nature resets us. The least we can do is care for her in return. Be respectful. After a quick stop at a dumpster, we made our way to Jedediah Smith National State Park. Who's the queen of my castle? Easy Boo Boo is my road dog. New spot. This is our hole for the night. After we settled in, we hiked around and explored. Had a lot of really cool historical information on how the place came to be, which always gets my nerdy self going. They even had this really neat amphitheater, and the gift shop, they had this t-shirt. I almost bought it, but instead I bought Take a Hike mug, because, well, that's exactly what I've been doing with my life. Something magical happened too. Every time I photographed the redwoods, rainbows appeared in the images. Little reminders that healing is happening even when you can't see it in the moment. And even in the decay, growth is present. Mossy, messy, and magical. With ZZ cozy and happily resting, we roasted some more marshmallows. One actually looked like Squidward. And then we had the happy face, which was kind of cute. And then the perfect heart, which also made me laugh and think, are you the harsh or the mellow to your marsh? And that inspired this. Asking the question, are your relationships with yourself and others a dumping ground for toxicity or a breeding ground of harmony, support, and positivity? Are you the mellow or are you the harsh to your inner being? Do you speak with compassion or judgment? I get it. I truly do. Being human is challenging at times, with each struggle serving a higher purpose. However, we can only grow in healthy environments, as we are the gatekeeper of our gardens. Did you know that our mind beliefs, they are the soil And the thoughts are the water combined to create an experience where we either grow from what we know or we wither and die. And just as a plant can be brought back to life from the decay when it's given the sunlight and proper water, so can your life. It all begins and ends with your marshmallow. If you are tired of being unhappy, unhealthy, unloved, tired of kissing frogs, tired of loneliness, and you're ready to get your bliss back, I can show you how to get lasting results and get off the hamster wheel of bad relationships, including the one with yourself. Let's get the love back in your life. Message me for more details. Now back to the adventure. Myself and the universe are sending you so much love and support, but it's time to rest our body. So good night, and we will see you in the morning, my dears.
Good morning, Hua. Did we wake up in the redwoods? Is it a little chilly? Yes, Mom. It's very chilly. Now, where's my food?
Be the light in your darkness. Fall in love with your life. All packed up, we stopped at the Del Norte Coast Redwood State Park, greeted by the wind-blown chill of the Northern California coast. The fog rolled in thick, caressing the trees, dancing on the rays of sunlight. It looked like smoke, and you'll see later how on the way home, real smoke appeared from wildfires burning in the foothills back home. It was surreal, a reminder that life can shift from calm to focus in a moment. But in this moment, I was mesmerized and grateful for the beauty that I was immersed in as I was capturing the footage to share with you. We arrived at the vista point to the North Pacific Ocean. I was cold, but smiling and happy. We arrived at the next beach and attempted to hang out, but it was too cold and windy. But even with the wind and the cold, I felt alive, happy, grounded. Camping has become my reset therapy, my reminder that I can grow and move through grief without giving up. In the ebb and flow of life like these waves, the ocean teaches me how to master my emotions. The waves rise and fall, but I don't have to be pulled under by every storm. Like a lighthouse, I can stay grounded and steady, watching the tide shift, but not losing myself in them. That's the gift of presence. To feel fully, yet not be consumed. Just as the sea always returns to calm, so can we, when we choose to anchor into peace instead of chaos. Even in the wild rhythm of the waves, life shows us choice. That sea lion doesn't fight against the current, it flows with it. That's what healing taught me. I do not have to let old storms or survival habits or negative influences define me. I can choose practices that bring me back to alignment, to joy, to balance. Just like the ocean, we rise and fall, but we always return to calm when we let ourselves flow instead of fight. If you're ever driving the coast, Patrick's Point State Park is a must stop. The views here remind me that perspective changes everything. Sometimes all we need is a higher vantage point to see how beautiful the journey really is. I think someone's had enough of the camping for the weekend. She's got her back totally turned to me. Typically she's facing forward, all happy and smiling, but let's see if she'll respond. Hey Zizi! Azizi Boo Boo! Hey Mama! Are you done camping? Are you over it? You don't want to camp no more? Did you have fun? You tired? You hungry? Oh, did you have beef for dinner? You had steak? You had steak for dinner, huh? Yummy, yummy. Now you're going to get a view of those wildfires burning in the foothills that I told you about earlier. And next week's episode, you'll get an up-close look at those fires when I go camping again. If what I've shared resonates, I've created tools to help you reset your own story. Because when I first began my healing journey, I didn't have the tools I needed. So I created them. Each book, journal, and guide was born out of my own process of becoming a phoenix rising from the ashes, turning pain and confusion into clarity and chaos into calm. And now I share them with you so you can reset your own story. And remember, you don't have to do this alone. Are you carrying the harsh instead of the mellow? Namaste, Away and Thrive is about releasing negative influences and loving yourself first so you can thrive and become love instead of chasing it to survive and become the hero of your own story. Gratitude and intention are like sunlight and water for your soul. My appreciation and intention journal helps you start each day focused on joy and possibility by bringing your heart, brain, and beliefs into coherence. Ditch the to-do list and focus on the wins. The Tada Victory Vibes journal helps you celebrate small victories so your confidence compounds day by day. Get started on your 90-day journey today to celebrate your wins, shift your energy, and empower your emotions. Not sure if you're in survival mode? My free guide, 7 Signs You're Stuck in Survival Mode, shows the patterns and how to start breaking free. Ready to reclaim your energy? How to break free from burnout is my blueprint for lasting success without self-abandonment. All of these resources are waiting for you. The links are in the description below. Remember, whether it's marshmallows by the fire or milestones on your healing journey, you always get to choose harsh or mellow. Dive deeper if you feel called and you're ready to start your own shift from survival mode burnout to balanced bliss in thrive mode. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. On the next episode, I'll take you on my second solo trip, thunderstorms, fires, and the joy of finding peace in the chaos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and come traverse the next trail with me. Stay sovereign, stay self-sourced, and remember, your heart is your home. I'll see you on the next one.
I've been searching so